Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. So this is kind of building on the last video I posted with the anti-rogue build. This is when it got a little bit crazy at the end of the playtest and everyone was basically just running in with really good gear. One thing I didn't explain to you guys was the reason as to why I started making this build. And it all started because I was going through the trading post, just minding my own business, trying to sell some of my gear. And I saw some insults being thrown around by a few of the rogues in the trading post. So I thought to myself, well, how can I make it even harder for them to kill me? Because up until this point I was running very light gear, and yeah, Rupture hurts, and still does hurt. Like most of you have mentioned, you don't get the magic resistance from Taunt. However, if you run Dark Plate and Kettle Hat, they actually give you a bit more magic resist for a little bit less armor rating than some of the other options. So it's very useful to take those, as you're going to be bumping up that armor rating when you pop Taunt. Timing when you pop that taunt ability is pretty important. I didn't do an amazing job at it here, but I want to share this one with you because it's basically me being turned into a pincushion by some very, very agile rogues. Cheers, hope you all enjoy. So yeah, like you might have noticed in my last video, getting surrounded and having enemies just outside your reach with longsword is not the situation you want to be in. I was pretty much exhausted at this point and had played 3 or 4 runs with this gear, and I was surprised I was still able to keep using it. And you'll even see I took a look towards the door because I kind of knew this is a terrible position to be in, but I kind of just said the hell with it, let's see how this goes. And I give these guys a lot of credit. With some starter gear, they did extremely well keeping out of my reach. So if you're a rogue player, this is exactly how you should be playing. It's just I had way too much damage and way too much armor for their weapons. If they had even a green weapon on them, they probably would have won this fight. Just a side note, I don't think the ranger at the end of this was expecting 112 damage to the forehead.